Also, check out the selfie stick action. I can get so much more in my background. When it comes to recording videos with your smartphone, obviously you might have some shaky hands and it ruins your entire video. So an electronically stabilized gimbal is definitely the way to go. And maybe you even want to take it a step further and get a selfie stick so you can see things from a different angle and a different point of view. So right here in front of me, I have the Hohem iSteady Q selfie stick 2-axis gimbal built in to keep things nice and stable. And if you've been in the market for gimbals, you know Hohem makes some good gimbals. Now the cool thing about this gimbal selfie stick is it's in a very small form factor. As you can see, this box is very small, and that means the gimbal selfie stick has to be even smaller than the box. But even though it does have a fairly small package, it does have a bunch of features. It's actually a 4-in-1 expandable portable phone selfie stick with 4 different forms, including a gimbal stabilizer, expandable stick, a desktop tripod stand, and a desktop 360-degree follow mode. It does feature a 460 milliamp hour battery that provides up to 3 hours of standby time. Now the cool thing about this gimbal, even though it is more budget friendly, it does work with the Hohem app to allow you to get a bunch of different shooting options, including the 360-degree face tracking technology, so you can set it on your desk, have it track your face as you move around the room, and that's actually very cool. And of course it does have a lot of other video effects built in there as well. Now taking a look at the box, very nice. As you can see, you can take this to the beach and have a great day recording all of your precious moments so you always remember them. So right here on the back we can see all the different features. We have a single axis gimbal, expandable selfie stick, 360-degree rotation and tracking, integrated tripod design, wireless remote shutter, one-click Inception mode, one-click moment mode, as well as a quick roll switch. I mean, this has all the things that make a gimbal great. Plus the design of this box looking very festive. Really makes me want to go to the beach, actually. Now taking a look inside of the box, okay, very nice. As you can see over here, we do have a QR code to download the Hohem Joy app. Looks like the steps are pretty simple. You download the Hohem Joy app, unfold the iSteady Q and phone clamp, mount it to your phone and power it on, enable phone Bluetooth and connect to the app, and then you can use handheld and desktop use. Very nice, and they even have a call center to call toll-free in case you need help. Now inside the box we do have a user manual, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, a soft drawstring bag to protect it, as well as the gimbal itself, very small and compact. Look at that. I mean, look at this. It fits in my hand, so I can easily put this in my pocket. Because I've seen some other gimbals that are, you know, pretty amazing, but they're very big and you don't want to carry it around. This one, even though it has a tripod built in and a selfie stick, I'm surprised it's so small and lightweight. So if we take a look at this, we have Hohem branding right here along with the built-in tripod, which is very nice. A lot of gimbals do not have a built-in tripod. As you can see, you're gonna fold out the legs, push this bar on through, and then you can use it as a tripod. Look at that. A very steady tripod built right in. This thing is like an all-in-one solution. Now popping this up a bit more, this is what it's gonna look like. We can fold out the arms here, just like so. And it stretches out very wide so you can put in any iPhone or Android device. Now up top here we do have some LED indicator lights for Bluetooth as well as mode switching, as well as a power button to switch between the modes, and a battery status indicator. Now down here we actually have the remote control. We actually have a multifunctional button, which is pretty cool. A single tap will switch between photo and video mode, and a double tap will switch between the front and rear facing cameras. Over here on the right side, we have another multifunctional button. A single press will automatically switch between landscape and portrait orientation. A double tap will recenter the gimbal, and pressing it 5 times will enter auto calibration mode to calibrate the gimbal. And if you do calibrate, you want to make sure you have it on your desk so everything's nice and steady. Now as far as the navigations go, you can long press the left or right buttons to control the rotation of the iSteady Q. You can double press the left or right buttons to go 90 degrees counterclockwise or clockwise very quickly. You can long press up and down to zoom in and out, which is only available if you have the app, and some smartphones do support that in their native camera app. Now the M button in the middle, a single press will lock it into default mode, double press will go into POV follow me mode, and then long press it for 5 seconds will enter low power mode for better battery life, and the motor will stop working but can be used as a regular selfie sticks by locking the motor. Now one of the cool things about this remote control is, although it's basically built into the selfie stick, you can actually pop it out, because remember, you can put this on a desk or anywhere as a tripod, and then you can take this with you to use as a remote shutter for your camera to take pictures and control the gimbal from far away. Very cool. So with all that being said, we're gonna download the Hohem Joy app from our app store and open it up. Next, we're gonna tap on the little icon in the middle on the bottom to enter Bluetooth connection. So of course, we're gonna need to turn on the gimbal. Remember, we do have a power button on the gimbal itself. We're gonna hold that down. It turned on, just like so. We heard the beep. And you can also turn on the remote control with the flip of a switch. It instantly found the gimbal. We're gonna tap on that. It's connecting. And it's requesting the pair. And just like that, we're already connected. Now we can tap on the shutter button again. It wants access to the camera, we'll allow it. Access to the microphone, access to save photos, and we're ready to go. We can click to choose photo take and record, moment mode, or time lapse. We can click here to choose beauty and filters. We can turn on gesture control. We can click here to turn on face tracking and object tracking, more settings, etc. So I like how it has a little tutorial to get you started. All right, so let me get this mounted onto the gimbal. As you can see, even though I do have a large iPhone Pro Max, it does fit perfectly and allows full rotation. So now as you can see, we do have the camera on. So one of the cool features we can do is, and of course with a single tap of the button on the right side, we can switch between portrait and landscape mode just like so. Very easy. If we triple tap the button, it actually goes into Inception mode. So right here it's ready and it's going. Look at that, I'm standing still, but everything's just turning around me. Very cool. This can add some very good video effects to your videos. Wow, look at that. Camera tricks, am I right? Full 360 degrees. And then it resets back to where it started. Of course, we can zoom in, boom, zoom out. Oh, hey, we could manually do Inception if we want to. Very cool. Now, one of the cool things is over here on the right side, as you can see, we have time-lapse mode. We can adjust shutter speed as well as the time. We can have photo mode, of course, video mode if you want to record a video, and then we have moment mode. This is where things get cool. As you can see, we have Inception, dolly zoom. Oh, that looks very cool. Smart motion time lapse. Oh, that'll be awesome. A time lapse that's also moving. Okay. Panoramic video. Okay, very nice to capture a large scene very smoothly. Clone me. Oh, what? Okay, that's really cool. You can clone yourself with ease. Fantastic rotation. Fancy. And then back to Inception. And you can even have music built in too. Very cool. And keep in mind, remember, this is a selfie stick. So I can just pull out the selfie stick and bam, I got a gimbal on a selfie stick to track me. Look at that. Wow. Get the nice shots, but woo! Hey, what's up? And of course you can simply retract it back in just like so and get back on with your day. It's a very solid selfie stick too. So then over here on the right side we have gesture mode, so you can just show a V to take a picture or a video and a high five hand gesture to end the recording. So let's do a V. It's counting down. Oh, it's tracking my face too, look at that. Hey, there we go, photo saved, very nice. And look at that, it's actually doing a very good job tracking my face no matter where I go. And one of the cool things is this has a very unique design. So if you take your phone out, you're gonna actually rotate this. We're gonna rotate the arm just like so, upside down. And then as you can see, the mount is actually facing upward. So you're gonna actually be able to mount your phone just like so in order to take a 360-degree picture. So then over here on the left side, if we tap on tracking and then tap on face, it's actually tracking my face. So when I move around, it still follows me. I just have to make sure to stay in it as I'm moving, otherwise it will lose me, which makes sense. But look at that, very smooth, following me and taking pictures at the same time. Now we also have object tracking. So let me see, I got these AirPods here. If I frame it just by dragging a little square around it, it'll now track the AirPods. Wow, that's actually very cool, look at that. It's tracking the AirPods as I move it. Look at that. What? Okay, that's very impressive. Now I could tap the X on the square to get rid of it because obviously it's gone. I don't want it to be tracking anymore, but very, very nice. Now if I go back to moment, I can take a panoramic video. So let's go start. Getting everything, look at this. Hey, it got to me, what's up? It came back to reset. I can watch the video and I can save it or re-record it. So I'll save it because it was pretty cool. All right, y'all, we came outside to put this thing to the test. It is extremely hot out here and I'm not a fan. I mean, come on, look at that sun. It's crazy, but I really want to try out that cloning feature and I needed some space to do it. So let's see if I can clone myself. Also, check out the selfie stick action. I can get so much more in my background. I just look kind of cool walking around with a giant selfie stick in my hand. But at least no one's here to see it, right? Yeah. Now all I'm saying is that cloning thing was actually really cool, but it's still super hot out here, so I'm gonna go inside, get some water. Y'all already know. So as you can see, this app has a bunch of cool features built in to allow you to take this gimbal to the maximum level you can take it, whether you want to do 360-degree panoramic, time lapses while it's moving, or even Inception, different effects, or even just keep a steady hand, or take a selfie stick video or picture from up there. It's a very lightweight design, easy to use, and the app is very functional and takes good quality pictures and videos. And I could definitely recommend this if you want a selfie stick tripod gimbal, whether it's for a table or take it with you on the go, because it's a very compact size, very useful. You can do so many different things with it, just rotate it back, and now you can use it as a gimbal again, just like so. Regular one, walk around with it, and you're good to go. Very simple, straightforward, and to the point. And remember, you can take out the remote and use it as a shutter button from far away, which is very cool if you want to use it as an actual tripod. So if you want to pick one of these up, I'll throw the link down below in the description. I want you to let me know what you use your gimbal for and how much fun you have using yours, because this thing is awesome. I love gimbals, always get a steady shot, and with the Hohem Joy app, it takes the gimbal to the next level with all the extra features.